This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Kansas Jayhawks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Buffalo head coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Jayhawks offense will go on the attack first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. The give. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
Finds his tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Plowing ahead on fourth down. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. And the Jayhawks want to move quickly.
How about that call? You're right around midfield, fourth down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Jayhawks have it with a first and goal. Keeps it himself. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So Colorado's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Julian Lewis. They were all over him for the entire game last time out. 3 sacks and a couple of picks. From the gun, it's Croma. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The give to the back. Breaks into the open. The 50. The 40. Running inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Hits inside. It's Dupree. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking downfield, it's Marshall. Slings it downfield. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He'll field it close to the 50. He's going to get loose. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Driven back. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Here's Lewis to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Thurman. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Hands it off. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Breaks free and he might be gone. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Jayhawks! Extra point here will tie the game. An impressive run from the back, gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The Bucs offense ready to begin this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Croma. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing, Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. Complete on the left to Williams. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, it's Croma. Turning it on. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. So first down here as they go back to work. Running inside, it's Croma. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand it to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic with his feet. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Man, I'll tell you, this quarterback has got things you simply cannot coach. How about that situation? 3rd, it's a passing situation. The defense knows that they do a great job in coverage, but this guy just has tools. He's got physical attributes and speed and elusiveness, things you can't coach, that allows him to go pick up the first down and keep the offense on the field.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They give it to him again. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thurman. There he goes. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now on first down from the 28. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it.
And he is going down here, but we have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Marshall. Takes a hit as he fires. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
The run inside. It's Dupree. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Dupree. Pass to 6. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick give. It's Dupree. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Marshall. Extending the play. Runs through a tackle. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put...
Touchdown, Kansas! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Lewis. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Turns up, it's Chroma. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Chroma. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Buffaloes line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. Fourth and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Lewis to throw for it on fourth. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Lewis to throw. They're all over him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lewis to throw. Rush right in his face. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
One more snap coming before halftime. Got got his man. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Louisville taking on the number 5 team, the Virginia Tech Hokies.
On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick its way and find some room on that return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing, Lewis. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Williams open on the right side. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game out. Completed less than 50% of his passes there. And he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
3rd and long coming up. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for.
Really tough on an offense. 3rd and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there. That's why he creates the turnover.
The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. So the turnover sets up their first drive of this second half, and they'll have an opportunity to snags it, and he's open. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on earth.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. On the option. The keeper. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Lets it fly. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Jayhawks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And, man, that is a great tackle. And your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes like this guy right here. Nice job being in space, getting him to the ground. That is a tough ask, but, man, did he do it right there.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. I'm curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Lewis. Caught in the backfield. It's Croma. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, it's Croma. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. They put on the heat and they blocked it.
And what a time to do it. Tie ball game, second half. You always talk about offense, you always talk about defense, but the special teams field goal block unit coming up big for this team.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Trying to move them on the counter. Shakes off the defender. Just dismissing tackles. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Motion from the wideout. He's got it on the right. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Lewis. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got a little space. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Tough run here. It's Croma. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Play is stopped for a moment as they tend to an injured Kansas Jayhawk. That is their junior defensive end, and they hope he's just rattled momentarily. Holly Rowe will update his condition in a bit. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Buffs! His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. It's blocked. This could be big. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
27, Colorado, 26.
On the return, it's Thurman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Jayhawks come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Burrowing for yardage. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. RPO complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Moving the pocket, it's Marshall. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires downfield. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it, do it again, and they'll be on top. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Lewis. Look out. Makes the grab. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now.
Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. 2nd and long here. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Looking down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you've got to score, you've got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost him.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. And still a 1-point game here, Jesse, and the offense would like to put something together.
No doubt, execution is going to be critical here, David, because with a 1-point lead, it just feels like the team that makes the fewest mistakes at this point of the game is going to win.
And it's nice to know that my defense just put a really good stop together, got me the ball back. Now it's go time. 4th quarter, I got to go make this happen.
I just just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Makes the grab on third. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big way.
The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable here.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
It's money time, and my quarterback's got to come through, and boy, does he ever. It wasn't with his arm this time, but with his legs. You don't account for his legs? Look at this. Scramble around, get outside the pocket, make something happen, and make the heads-up play to stop the clock by stepping out of bounds.
Here's Lewis to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive?
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.